Alright, we should be live. We're back, and we are going to try to get more of the achievements. So, select our brand new deck. So, the achievements we have left for the holidays are giving away 15 gifts and giving at least one of the 4 token types listed here that we created to an opponent. So Helga's gonna help us out and hopefully get like the 3 other wins I want to get on the day, but I'm not confident in that one because I did not build a good Helga deck because I'm trying to do those other things. So, but those are the only ones we have left, so we are in actual danger of completing all of the winter achievements. Hooray! Oh man, it's high bay again. Been high bay most of the day. This can give 1 gift away eventually, and does not have like any of the good setup cards. It does have a whole bunch of whoozy things here, but I think this is just the free mulligan. Alright, I will keep this. The tapped breeding pool. Ah, they went first? Well, between them going first and me drawing Guide of Souls, I did miss that they were going first, though. So hopefully we get to, like, Memory Lapse High Bay and destroy one of their shrines or something. At which point in time, Deck's great, Magic's great. Alright, which color do you desperately need, opponent? For them, it's actually like a hang on, let me check all of my stuff real quick situation there. It's like, what do I actually have? Alright, play your untapped land so I can, no, they're gonna... Yeah, because I'm going to cast her next turn and kill their other artifact mana source, so... Oh, do they actually have, like, a Spell Pierce or something? Because it's giving them priority, so... Might have something here. Hey. Strix Serenade. Okay. That's a tiny bit disappointing, but it's fine. We'll turn one of their mana rocks into a one-shot mana rock to slow them down a bit more. Really just want Helga down. It gives me 4 mana. So 5, 6. So we're 1 off of... Alright, so I think we just have it enter tap then. So cast this. Choose none of mine. And turn... Guess that one into a less impressive mana rock. They're still going to get to use it next turn in order to cast their commander if they want to, but... In the meantime, we get to deal them some damage. Unfortunately, I'm way too far ahead to Starfall, and their commander actually gets better. And that fixed their mana issues that I tried to give them, so... Yeah, I guess I could have put one of the counters on something and gotten extra damage in, but... I would rather have the counters on Helga, so that way she taps for more mana if I'm going to do that. Alright, take 5. It's my job. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but I don't have triple green yet. That's actually super awkward. I have not drawn another green source this entire time. This thing is still uncastable. Alright. Gotta do a thing. Response to my trigger. Oh, I don't have enough energy. Oh, this is awkward. Yeah, I thought I had enough energy to do that. Is the alchemy version actually 4? Did they change it to 4? I feel like they changed it to 4 for the alchemy version, and that's why my commander just died. Yep. Alright, well, that sucks. Let's get her back down, then. Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, good for them, I guess. That sucked. Sucked an awful lot. Yep, that's more guys and more land. And Starfall Invocation's not really going to do much here. Yep. Once again, sure is 5 damage I'm taking. Wind Cleric, Bird Wizard. Also, still have not gotten more green mana, so... I feel like it was 3 energy originally for Guide of Souls, and I feel like that... Like, it's a... I didn't realize it was a nerfed version, but that does make sense. They're not gonna upgrade Guide of Souls, so... Can I kill the guide now? Half my commander? Well, I'm sure glad they did that on their turn, rather than attacking with all their guys as 2/2s, because I might have actually been in trouble there. Although, we are getting to the point where I'm just going to lose because they're drawing so many cards a turn that I actually can't win anymore. So... I don't know if they've just drawn most of their blue sources, or if they are a very heavy control version. Yep, okay, that's bad. That's real bad. I was gonna say, if they only attack me for 5, that's amazing. So, 2, 4, 6, 10. Yeah, I'm just gonna die now. Because I can't do this again next turn, so... They only need, like, 1 or 2 spells, and I die. They technically... Oh. And then Foretell... Yeah, okay. Alright, you got it. Yeah, end of their turn, Foretell, because there's only 1 card they're going to Foretell. Technically there are 2, but... Maybe 3 in Doomscar, but... Yeah. Alright, so I gifted nothing, and I did not exchange control of any permanents. So... That's great. Alright, well... If at first you don't succeed, give up, because you're never going to get there. You only get it right on the first try, or you never do it. Oh good, a mono blue control deck. That will surely go well against... Like, why can't you find me opponents in my functional bracket that I have put myself in? Like, this is a tier 2 deck at best. And you keep putting me against people whose decks are clearly, like, baseline 3 or better. Also, what is up with the Guide of Souls Memory Lapse Titan of Industry draw? Like, why has that been a thing twice now? Oh, I must get a blue-green land, and yeah, we're just gonna get Breeding Pool. cool. That way we can memory lapse anything we want to do. Yeah, sure. Let's just keep them off their things for a little bit. Hey, they can bounce Helga if they want to, but I'm running her out. Yep, there's treasure map. Just gonna bounce her now, sure. Hopefully I hit a land next turn. Ah, she can go in my hand. My hand's nice and comfy cozy. Nope, bricked on a land. Yeah, if I could hold up Ephemerate here, I'd be feeling a lot better. Is their commander coming out to play now? Yeah, she is. Hey. Oh, hey, we found a land. That's a plains too, so that's extra helpful. Alright, that will stop them from using their commander on my turn at least. To cast spells for free. Well, not for free, but for Waterbending 5. So at least they'll have to commit. Okay. Untap land. Nope. Exile target non-token creature. If the gift wasn't promised, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control with a 1/1 counter on it. I want to exile Sai, honestly. Which I can do with... she currently taps for 2 white, right? So, 4 for... Oh. Iron Gust is an instant, though, so... Alright, so we cast Gyatso. Can't do anything about him. Oh, only to cast creature spells with mana value 4 or greater. She's also limited to that. Okay, I missed that. I'm like, why am I going to combat? I wanted to cast something. That's a little bit awkward then. Do I want to attack with Myrel and put the counters on her? Because the other option is to attack with Helga and put the 2 counters on her. Then she would be... Oh, but she doesn't have Vigilance. So I can't attack with her. I think I just passed then. Yeah, Gyatso will stop them from being able to target my other things effectively. And just airbend them out of the way. Yeah, it'd help if I actually read my card and knew what it did instead of assuming I knew what it did. Creatures with mana value 4 or greater, or creatures with X in the casting cost. So yeah, I should have actually just used her to cast Gyatso then. Oh, cool. A Paradox Engine. So now when they cast a spell, they untap their commander. So they can cast other things. Yeah, I definitely need to get... Well, hang on. Non-token creature. Okay, so I need to get rid of Sai then. Because now, as long as they keep drawing cards, they get to keep chaining spells for the rest of the game, so... Probably want to do that before you drew the card. I don't know. Maybe. Yep. Actually, I just need to cast Titan of Industry and destroy Paradox Engine here. If I can. If I can. Because I might not be able to. Oh, he cost mana, though, to... but they got 3 treasures out of it, so... If they want to... They can sacrifice a whole bunch of stuff. Try again. If the gift was promised... Okay, so... 1, 2, 3... and 4... Alright. Let's see. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. And create the 4/4. We're gonna destroy Paradox Engine here. Unfortunately, then we're short on being able to parting gift the Emry, so technically she can just pop off again. Yeah, this wasn't great. Hey, oh. Fine on that. Yeah, they're just gonna recast their thing and they're gonna have all of their mana. So, or, well, they're gonna recast Paradox Engine, so... Which does eat up most of their mana, so maybe... But yeah, probably just really bad for me. I had to kill Emry first and then hope that they didn't draw enough to win the game. Also, it would have been gifting them a thing, so... Tezzerot's not great for me.
Shall we begin?
Yeah, I need to kill Emry first and hope. I don't know that I could have won, though, like, but I still needed to kill Emry first. And then go for Paradox. Oh, right, they're just going to get back every artifact in their grave. Yeah, we can scoop to that now. Because every time they tap Emry to... Yeah, I had to kill Emry first. Ah, that was a mistake. And I missed it until it was too late. I needed to think a lot more about what I was about to do. I'm thinking I need to kill Paradox Engine because it lets them combo, but not killing Emry means they just get Paradox back, and immediately. Like, they had enough mana to recast it, I needed to kill Emry first, and hope that they did not have the combo after that. Because otherwise they're just constantly untapping Emry, so they can sacrifice artifacts, putting them in the graveyard, tap Emry to recast them. Oh, hey, it's a Sammy deck. At least I know how to beat this one. Oh, hey. We have everything we need to stop Sammy from winning. And I'm on the play, so... It's like a triple whammy. Hey. Now, granted, they might still be able to win, but I can slow them down dramatically with swords here, as long as I do not, you know, mess up, and as long as I don't have, like, mana issues on the wrong turn. Pay the 2 life, because I want my Golden Goose down. Honk, honk. Okay. Yeah. Get Helga down. Okay. It's fine. Oh, that's true. I forgot to put the Uzi thing in the deck. The Tri-Land. I do think I want to draw that. Let's go ahead and draw it. Then... well, they're not going to have Sammy next turn, so... yeah, I can draw Gallagher Readers. Alright, and punch him in the face for 1. Yeah, I was going to make the food, and then I'm like, no, I can just literally draw the land right now, and then get a peek at what I'm drawing next turn. Let's see what's on top. Blue-green, and 1, 2... it's not at its best right now. Let's get the greeter down. 1. Oh, that kind of sucks. I was counting on him next turn with the Overlord of the Mistmoors, but... E to the archive. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all to see Ulamog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... oh, wait. This can't be used to cast Sammy, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can still cast Sammy next turn, though, so I cannot tap out of Uzi Thing mana, so we need to just start making food. But yeah, I can't tap out of swords right now. All the Gifta things are so bad here. Hey, Karn, how's it going?
I stopped one Phyrexian invasion. I can... geometric perfection.
My turn. Brick on land still. Thanks, Arena. Thank you, Arena. I appreciate it. Hey, get him down.
I will not budge.
So now all my spells are more expensive, and I'm already choked to death on mana, so that's terrific. That's exactly what I needed here.
The Thran still have secrets to uncover.
Hey, land, you are way too late right now. One, two... so I need 3 mana to swords Sammy when they come down, so that leaves me with 1, 2, 3 mana left over. Which is not enough to cast anything here. Alright.
You're interrupting my work.
Yeah, I've really desperately needed more land before.
Every Power Stone fuels our cause.
Cool. Now my spells cost 4 extra mana. And also I can't attack Karn anymore on the ground. Alright, so 4 mana to just cast that, so I have 1, 2, 3 mana left over, so literally can't cast anything now. Yep. Yeah, this is a loss now. I'm so throttled on mana that I can't do anything. Like, if I tap out to cast anything here, I can just concede now. Oh wait, I should not concede. I should cast my thing, so that way I move towards the thing first. Okay, so gift the tap fish, target my thing, target their thing, cast my spell, and then concede. Yeah, I bricked on land like 3 turns in a row, and then after they made all my spells cost 3 more mana, I drew 3 lands in a row, so. Oh, finally, I'm paired up against somebody else trying to do the stupid things instead of, you know, like a normal Brawl deck. Opponent goes first, but I do like what I have in hand to start with, so. A little less thrilled if they got a ramp creature already. Yes, because I have him, and this will allow me to swap one of the foods or treasures that I make for one of their things, so. I do need to still draw land, though, is the issue, but. Mana value 4 or greater, or X in their casting cost. So, only Mitotic Ultimus can be cast with her mana right now. Apparently they're an elf deck that just has spell in the front, so. Alright, so have that enter tapped. So yeah, I'm going to need to draw land, but. Oh, that's true. You also need to play enough elves for the one thing. Nope. I remember now. None of the things I can cast are particularly helpful right now. I'd really like to draw a 4th land next turn, so that way I can cast my Tireless Tracker and play a land. Oh good, that pumps the Leafground Elder. Yep, so now I can't block with that one either. Well, now I kind of just have to wait, don't I? And hope that I draw an untapped land next turn. Otherwise, I just lose anyway. Alright, so we're jumping with Ocelot Pride, and then taking 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 down to 2. So if they have any other Elf Lord, I just die here. Without having cast any of my stuff. And since the Ocelot Pride will be dead, and it won't have been put into the graveyard by this effect... Oh, also, if they kill Ocelot Pride here, I also just die. Oh, this has cycling. I'm like, why am I being given the option to play that? Awesome. So, I didn't get to do any of the things because they just curved out with elves. Alright, that was neat. Yeah, apparently I had to chump last turn with Ocelot Pride, but... in order to live there. On the bright side, though, all the losses hopefully will keep giving me other terrible opponents, so that way I might actually be able to do any of the stuff I'm trying to do here. Yeah, at first it's like, they're playing an awful lot of elves. Like, oh, right, they're supposed to be playing elves. That was one of the things. So I've not gotten around to putting Spar's headquarters in this deck. It's fine. Get me the other blue-green land. There we go. No. I've got a bunch of lands in hand. I not need a random basic. Fella. Alright, let's just keep them off of her mana acceleration for right now. Run out Helga, who does stone nothing here. Gift them a card and steal their commander again. Not gonna lie, probably stealing that now instead. Like, pretty sure I want to kidnap that thing because it taps for 3 mana. I want it to be untapped and then they can kill it, but you know. I want their guy, but I also want the werewolf hunter couple. Now, I do have double blue, right? Okay. Hey, well, gotta do the gift or I don't get the thing, so. I think I pass. Hold up Helga and then cast Mitotic next turn using Helga plus the counters. Because right now she taps for 3. Okay. That's neat. You can keep saying good game, but either you concede or you kill me. Pick one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can keep spamming good game all you want, but until you actually concede or kill me, I'm just gonna sit here and wait. Alright. So, won a second game, which means now we have to go out of the loser deck bracket back into the actual real brawl decks and get spanked again. Or just randomly kill, one of the better brawl decks. Like we did today with Ygritte against, Emissary of Trest, Leovold. Blanking on his actual name there. Yep, here we go. We are now playing against Y'shtola. I'm gonna gift them so many random things here. One goes first. Oh. Darkatar. Hello. Not always brawl. In fact, usually limited. I do a lot of commander deck building also, though. So, I guess we run out that one first. Right now, I'm just trying to do the holiday achievements. So, we are currently trying to give gifts and also give away at least one of the 4 token types directly to an opponent. Alright, it's Meticulous Archive now. I do need more land, so we're gonna bin that. Ah, perfect. A Sun Petal Grove. Yep, time to scrap shoot their mana rock here, unless they counter it. Don't counter it, opponent. Opponent, I'm trying to give you stuff. Just take the free card. Jerk. I'm trying to do an achievement thing, and I don't know if that counts, since it didn't actually get to give the gift successfully. Alright, so play that first. Summon Esper Sentinel. Here, take my tapped fish. Get rid of Rusko. It's fancy clocks. Hi, Shola. How are you? Alright, cast Pock. See if he happens. Awesome. Take some planes. Have my scrap shooter back so I can destroy your clock before you draw 7 extra cards. So rude, opponent. Like, I'm giving you cool stuff. Why can't you give me cool stuff? Let me draw a card. Alright, before they get to Greaves up your Shola, let's get rid of her. They can attack me with the 1/1 token if they want to. I don't care. Yep. In your life. Okay. Have 5 activations of that, or 5 more turns before they get to draw their cards, so... Hopefully they don't just wrath me here. I get to beat them down with my superior creatures. I'm assuming I'm getting wrathed. Oh, well, not if they're running that out first. So we get the Portico first. Yep. Oh! I thought they were going to combat there. Shoot. You and permanents you control gain hexproof until enough time the gift was promised. Permanents you control also gain indestructible. Alright. Yeah, no, for some reason I thought we were going to combat on their turn. I missed that they had passed through combat. Oh, you tricked me good, opponent. Don't really need that right now. I definitely don't need that. Okay. Alright, Helga, go get him. I believe in you. Nine, 10. I mean, they can pop it off here, but I have to imagine they want to wait until my turn. Alright, we are in combat, so if they don't attack here, I want to crack my fetch land at the end of their turn. There we go. Maximize my Mythweaver Pock. Casting Cyclonic Rift. Hexproof and indestructible, right? Okay. Yeah, she can come back to my hand. Let's get Hallowed Fountain, enters tapped. My turn. Box on 11. Draw for turn. Alright, cast Galagreators. Yep. That's true, all my stuff is entering tapped, so this is slightly awkward. Yep. Tap treasure. 1, 2, 3, or, well, we only need to hold up 2 for that, but I'd cast the Sentinel again. Gain 2 life. Play the island, trigger Pock. Then green, green. 1, 2, 3 is not enough. Okay. Let's just recast Helga then. Alright. So they get their clock now. Drop for turn. Alright, it's Lortho's treasure token. Okay. What you got for me, opponent? Arcane Signet. Bomb is bad, because I can't currently deal with her, and that means Pock is just going to get locked down. Yep. Oh, hey Counterspell, how's it going? Genuinely very nice to see you here. Actually, let's just grow that. A bit more stable with the life, and I would rather have another creature that can attack here. Alright, go get him, Helga. I believe in you. So I'd have to block with all of their creatures with power to hold off Helga. And they're going to instead pro-green, yep. Not take the damage there. Alright. Landfall. I have the... what's its name? The Rex from Aether Drift that could give trample to Mythweaver Pock and actually kill them through the pro-green, so... Alright, we have outs besides just whittling them down with their, like, 5-6 cards in hand, their commander... Yeah, I think we do attempt to counter her. Just keep her off the battlefield for another turn or two. Or make them cast their spells here. Yep. Yep, you got it. Okay. Let's make Pock bigger. Giving up on Lortho, then? Oh! Huh. Well, I do still have Dawn's Truce, so... I'm not super worried if this is Wrath, but... Alright, so... Resolve that. Resolve my Esper Sentinel, because they did tap out, so... I was going to say a counterspell would actually be really strong here. Oh, and they're off it. Okay. I accept. Hooray! We beat a real commander now. Not just somebody else trying to do their fancy tasks. Alright. Still need to make a treasure or food or something and physically hand it to the opponent. But... got to give some number of gifts at least. Alright. I have not actually seen a Fire Lord Zuko deck yet. I have a general idea of what I'm in for. It's basically just going to be, what's his name? The Tomebound from the D&D set. But with an extra color added in. Yeah, we can work with this. Prosper. Like, I know his name. But there are just so many random names anymore, because there's like 10 million legends. Do we still want that one? I want to grab... I think we want to grab green-blue first. Let's do that. My Hedge Maze, take a look at the top. Yeah, I'll leave an island on top since I have Counterspell. I already have plenty of green sources. That said, do I want to keep them off Zuko next turn? And I think the answer is yes. I think we attempt to counter Zuko here, and they're going to pass because of that. Alright, so let's get... I think Portico here is... Oh, just got the shrine. Opposition agent. I think not. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. Nice try, though. I appreciate the attempt. Goreclaw. Do I need Goreclaw here? Yeah, she's fine. She makes both Pock and Oyer cheaper, so... Oh, this is, Alchemy Teysa. Can I read her? I have no idea what Alchemy Teysa does off the top of my head. Enters, create a 1/1 white and black spirit creature token with flying. Teysa intensifies by 1. Spirit creatures you control get +X/+O based on her intensity. At the beginning of your end step, you may exile Teysa. If you do, at the beginning of your next upkeep, return her to the battlefield. So she's got, ooh, excuse me, the Ghost Council thing. Cast a spell from exile, not enters from exile. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, it's just Smithweaver Pock here. And then I want to get maximum value out of the Scalding Tarn, and I need to play a land here if I'm going to... Alright, well, Pock's still triggered, so that's good enough for me. Cast Oyer and swing 5 real quick. So yeah, it's neat that their spirits are going to be like really big on their turn, but we might legit beat them down before they get to do anything. Or before I get to do anything. Like, beating them down is nice for getting my daily win rate up, but I have not gifted them anything yet. Oh well, maybe I'll successfully hit off of the Oyer and... What is its full name? Kaslam. Oyer Kaslam. Okay, let's get Meticulous Archive. Put something fun on top, maybe, for Kaslam to hit. Be the first card. Yeah, that's a good one. I think we'll leave that on top. Opponent is a jerk. Yeah, let's play Helga. That's true. She gets to attack me too, because she has haste. And she is herself a spirit, so she's increasing in power. Hello, Zuko. How you doing? Costs 3 mana. Okay, well, let's cast it. Draw my card. Gain a life. Power 4 or greater, so attacking with Helga doesn't do much here. Okay. Am I dead next turn? Did I die to all of the spirit damage? I can't tell. Oh, if I do die, I'm casting Dawn's Truce in response. That's 12... Oh no, that is actually lethal. That is 15 in the air. I don't think you cast her... Oh, or enters. I missed the or enters. Okay, nope. I'm just dead then. Yep. Let's gift them a card, so that way I at least get that out of the out of the deal. And yep, pass to blockers. Opponent, you are taking too long. I was about to hit the concede button because you were making me click another button. But since the other one popped up, we'll take that. Alright. There we go. There's another person trying to do the thing. They got the Festive Fighter equipped. They're going to top down my stuff. But joke's on them. I have the jolliest of gerbils. Hello, Mom. How you doing? Now that they played Mother of Runes, I kind of just want to get to Doge mana and take them out. Let's rampantly grow something. I have an island. I have multiple white-green sources, though, so I guess I will grab another island then. Yep. For 3 mana. I'm just gonna pass here. Arcane Signet. Don't really care about their ramp. Joke's on you, opponent. You can't tap my stuff if I don't have stuff to be tapped. Unfortunately, the joke is also on me because I can't do any of the things that I'm supposed to be doing. They're gonna turn Mom sideways, so they either have a way to protect her or they've finally grown tired of holding her up to protect herself. Oh, there's a hedge maze. A flooded strand. I don't think I actually want flooded strand here. Like, I would prefer some action. The 1 damage to me is cute and all, but eventually one of us is gonna have to do something else. Alright, sure. Let's get jolly. There you go, opponent. I've given you a target. So this just puts a 1/1 counter on their thing. Loses all abilities until end of turn. Sure, you got it. Make your guy a 3/3, also fine. Let's see if this prompts them to finally run their commander out now that I have a target for all their things. Smothering Tithe. Yeah, that's too annoying. Into the Floodmaw. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take my free fish. Gives me a potential blocker for their merfolk. Or another creature to attack into their Mother of Runes. So majestic. There she finally is. Wait, does this not give hexproof? Did I misunderstand this? Only indestructible. I thought it was hexproof. God damn it. God damn it. I'm bad at this game. I always want the green tricks to give hexproof before indestructible. So now my Broodmoth is just locked down for 2 turns. And there are other things at 3-4. It's so bad. Alright, play out my land. Alright, let's kill their commander and their mom. Alright, so I bring back Luminous Broodmoth. Luminous Broodmoth brings back the Jolly Gerbil. I still get to draw a card from the Gerbil because they were in play when I gave them the gift. And do I want to run out Helga here? That should be fine. Since Luminous Broodmoth will protect her from dying. At least. Alright, so they'll tap down Broodmoth, get to draw a card, and get a counter on their commander again. She once per turn for the card draw. Is this once per turn for the counter? Alright, so she's gonna get another counter, but... doesn't untap. You take damage equal to its power, so... yeah, mildly annoying. What was that? Oh. Alright, so cast Gyatso, draw my extra card. Bash them in the air for 2. Now if they try and tap down anybody other than Gyatso, I just get to flicker the card instead, so... They can still attack me for 4, though, with their 4/5. Although I can block, and then Gyatso will just come back with a flying counter, which seems appropriate for him, given that he's an airbending monk who doesn't fly. Pretty sure he's capable of it. And if they go for a Wrath or something, I can just Dawn's Truce in response, so... Can spend 5 mana to untap him. Okay, got it. Okay, draw your card, get your counter... Okay. Your Signet, obviously fine. Frost Trickster. So that's going to give them a 1/1 counter probably on the Trickster at this point. Yeah. Play Fountain Port. Play Skullspore Nexus. Alright. I do not have the mana to do everything, so I think we just pass for right now. Probably going to have to swords their commander at some point in time to stop them from drawing the card the first time, which will then let them recast her. Although if they're just going to combat... Now I'm kind of hoping they have a Wrath in their hand, and their plan is to deal me a ton of damage and then cast the Wrath here. And then I Dawn's Truce and... Oh, okay. Didn't get to give them one more card. I did gift them a couple things, though. At least one, possibly two gifts that game, so... Alright, we got our 4 wins, so now I literally just need to do the things. Where are my achievements at? 10 more gifts and have them gain control of one of my tokens, basically. I wish literally gifting them a treasure off of the card counted, but... Yoshi P. He is here to play me the song of his people. Okay, we have Shifting Gear and Collector Vault, so in theory, we can pull this off here. Play that out. Yeah, let's just get blue-white, because they're not going to cast their commander turn 1 99.9% of the time, and I don't want to get stifled here, so... Yeah, I'll keep her. That's fine. I just need to activate Collector's Vault, make the token, and then have them have it. They do have to have an artifact. So I need to steal, like, their mana rock, and we'll be good to go. That's not a mana rock opponent, and you know it. I will counter Wandering Minstrel here to stop them from having their lands come into play untapped for a couple turns, and from building up towards this thing, but mostly that first part. Oh good, they played an Arcane Signet. Now they have an artifact for me to steal. Don't worry about it, opponent, it's not important. Alright. Sorry, Yosh. Have to try again next turn. Okay, so now when I go for it next turn, they won't be able to cast any spells in response. So, I should be able to make the treasure, and spree the thing, and exchange control of my treasure. Okay, or they can kill it. They can spend their whole turn killing it, that also works. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go 1, 2. Activate this. Draw and discard that. And then let's... Yep. Hey, we did it! We gave them one of our treasures. Stole their Arcane Signet. After all, 'tis the season. Alright, why is it trying to tap like that? Behold, my jolly gerbils. But seriously, I might need to do something about all the stuff that they're doing right now. If I... Ooh, excuse me, actually going to win this game. Only if I'm actually going to win this game, though. Alright. And prime time to the graveyard. Get behind that one. So what's this actual thing? Other creatures you control get +X/+X, where X is the number of towns you control. Which is currently 0, right? Yeah. Okay, they're going to analyze the pollen. Grab whatever creature they want. Yeah, I was going to say their prime time is gone now, right? He's not a bad one to steal later on. Be rude to my overlord. Okay. Feel like they're gonna be rude to my overlord. Mostly because, well, they were always gonna get an untapped land because it's Yoshi P. Yeah, okay, you got it. Take action. What do I have the least of right now? Technically forests. Okay, that's fine then. Okay, that killed my overlord. Does that give them... Yep, that gives them exactly 5 cards in the graveyard. Oh man, I wonder if they're gonna have a thing to protect Uro. They do not have a land in hand. That's genuinely terrifying. Oh. Fine, opponent. We both get to draw a card. Yep. Yep. That's a bit disappointing just because I wanted it to be in play for me to doppelgang it, but... it's fine. Okay, let's continue holding up Dawn's Truce and the activation on my things. One card in the graveyard. I have to let that resolve regardless. I feel like I take one hit here. That's fine. Grab my Hedge Maze. No Lush Portico. Hey. Collector's Vault, see if we hit a land. We hit an Esper Sentinel, that's fine. We can discard him. My turn. Alright, that seems good. Let's see. Right now we have blue, green, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can make 2 copies of 2 different things if I wanted to. But that seems... I mean, I could make 2 extra Jolly Gerbils. Is pretty cool. And 2 copies of... what? They're Birds of Paradise? Uro, and just, you know, try and hit more things. Right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1. Alright. Target that. So rude, opponent. Let me just hang back. Alright, let's see what they're gonna Mystical Tutor for that's gonna ruin all my fun. Titania's Command. Alright, they're gonna search their library and create 2 2/2s. Alright, that's whatever, as far as I'm concerned. We got Maze's End. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 4 gates so far. Take that, Uro, you jerk. Okay. Alright. Let's see. I think I just get an island here. Then... yep, let's give him a Rhystic Study. Draw an extra card. You know what? We're giving gifts. Take your card, opponent. Enjoy it. It'd be everything you hoped it would be. Alright, Moth. Well, this ought to be interesting. Unless it's just activating Maze's End. Yep. The problem is it doesn't actually come into play tapped while Yoshi P is on the table, so... Yeah, I might just get Mazes Ended here, but we did gift a bunch of cards and actually managed to do the swap, so that's an achievement unlocked, and I'm going to call that a win at that point. Even if I do dive right now to Navigation Orb, which I think I'm going to. Yep, grab 2 more gates. Play gate, play gate. And then activate Maze's End. Alright, they have 1. Does it say on Maze's End? Oh, I'm gonna play Uro. Well, that will let them put the gate into hand, from hand into play anyway, so... Okay. So seriously, how many do they have? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 7. Okay. I can blow up one of their gates and put them off it for a little bit. Let's go to Forest. My turn. Cast Acidic Slime. Pay the 1. Destroy... Where's... Ah, there's Baldur's Gate. It's the one that's giving them all the extra mana. Okay. For a creature or land card, okay. Are we getting one of the creatures that can play lands from the graveyard, or... Okay. Did I miscount? I thought there were 1 short here. They do this. Ah, nope. I miscounted. Okay. I thought they were 1 short by doing that, but apparently not. Okay. Well, we can take out a bunch of the bad cards now that I only have in here specifically to trigger that. So let's get rid of... Path to Exile, Esper Sentinel, Ephemerate. Where are the ones that are only in here to trigger... That one can go, so that's one. Technically, Collector's Vault can go, but I like Collector's Vault. It's a fine card. I have a bunch of other things to do with the stuff. Okay, those are all fine. I pulled one card so far, but there should be a couple others that can go. It's two. Might legit just be those two. Which case, good for me for pulling that off at all. Alright. So, we need 2 new cards. There are some other horrifying giant white spells. Like, I feel like I did not give white its proper due when doing this, because it's like, no, I want to focus on green. Actually, if anything, I should probably be checking blue and grabbing things like the, not Awoken Horror, but the Hullbreaker Horror. I was gonna say the thing that it is in the future sets, because it's the same creature, functionally. Like, storyline-wise, even though it's not legendary, is literally the exact same creature. Ultima, no. Unstable Glyph. There's this Ruinous Blast. Appa. Send Upon the Sinful. There's Farewell. Don't need Ogier Talk. Ogier Talk. Eternal Wanderer is annoying, but not necessary. Alright, yeah, let's go blue. Find me Hullbreaker Horror. Actually, find me Hullbreaker Horror. There it is. Alright, take that. Shoot. What else do I want? Whether giant, scary blue creature is there that I'm not thinking of, that would be great. What's Quantum Riddler's casting cost? It is 5, so it would be fine for Helga. Alright, no, let's grab Quantum Riddler, that's good enough. Give me another card draw spell. Alright, so hop back over here, claim Season of Sharing. Alright, so we got all of those, so there's only the last one to get, which is Gifting Spree. We need to gift 7 more things. Alright, let's do it, I believe. Hey Josh, how's it going? Well, that gives a tapped fish, so we're gonna try to keep it. Also, we have all of our colors, and we have an Esper Sentinel. Hello, opponent. So Josh deals 2 damage to each opponent. Okay, as long as Josh doesn't deal 2 damage to each creature. I could not remember what Josh's damage went to, so. I need another blue for Long River's Pull if I'm going to gift cards for it, but which makes Lush Portico not what I need right this second. Although I do need more land in general, so I'm going to keep it, but I could definitely bin it to try and find another island first. But I do need more land in general for all of my other spells, so I'm not gonna It's true. Really, in their graveyard is just like fodder later for their thing. Hey. Let's cast our commander. Yep, so she jumps up to a 3/3 immediately. They lose Valor. Alright. Play the Portico. Yeah, that gives me my other blue mana. Kill her on upkeep, so that way the land is tapped. Yep, there's Josh. Things bad enough I need to Wrath now. Let's get Kaslam down first. Because Kaslam, well, she won't survive, but we'll have 5 out of the 10 permanents we need to flip her back over. And she'll get an attack in first, so. They are required by law to run their Ravager into it, so. Okay, or they can kill it. That also works. So, she has a land, though, for my other spells for the time being, so. So they flip Josh. If they flip Josh here, I think I block Ravager. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's an attack trigger. I thought it had to connect. Well, I still think I'm wrathing, so. I draw an untapped blue here. Nope, no such luck. I can't use her mana for anything, so. I take 3 damage. As they sack all their stuff. Means I missed 2 damage here. I'm bad at Magic. I was thinking I was going to tap her for mana, but that wound up not mattering, so. So yeah, I missed 2 damage for nothing. And they still have like Frontier Bivouac, or not Frontier Bivouac, the Restless Bivouac to attack me with. And I did not successfully gift anything this game, so. There's Josh again. Hi, Josh. Sylvagonus. Which they do have 10 dead cards, so they can cast them if they want to. Plus that's a fetch land in play, so that's another one towards pulling it off, so. Also, I'm just incredibly low on life, and they have a Goblin Bombardment, so I might not live long enough to gift them anything else. So if I do get an untapped step, I am gifting them the fish and tapping down their guy. Or, yeah. Drawing my 3 cards. But that should basically kill me at that point. Because that gives them another creature to cast, so. But yeah, I need to do my thing, so. Oh, Targeted player, that's me. Target creature and opponent controls, that's them. They get to draw a card. I'm giving them an extra body. And now I can concede. I just wanted to actually successfully gift them at least one thing before I died. Yeah, I shouldn't have kept the Lush Portico that one turn. That slowed me down too much. If I had have had more time, yeah, but their deck was too aggressive. I needed to bin it and try and find a blue source before they dealt me all that damage, so that way I could have countered one of their creatures. And gifted them a card. I think it's a card on Long River's Pole. Oh hey, it's Cloud. Hi Cloud. Technically, yes. Go get... I'm getting blue with it regardless. I guess I'm getting blue-white because I have more white spells in my hand than green right now. That would let me get a different blue-white land, which I am going to keep because of that. Alright. Get Ocelot Pride online. So next turn we play the Lush Portico, because I'm going to grab Hallowed Fountain, and then we can play out the Overlord. Or do I want to play Helga first? Alright, well, I want to attack more than anything else, but if I play out Helga here, if I get... then I can cast the Overlord impending because he's a 4+ drop anyway. So yeah, let's do that. Or attempt to do it. Maybe our opponent will ruin my plans, but in the meantime, stuff's happening. And then that will be 3 more permanents towards Ocelot Pride. Again, Umizawa's. All my 1/1s running around. Seems legit to me. Oh, it has haste, right? So next turn they'd be able to equip him immediately. Oh. They're just gonna go for the damage. Alright, whatever. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So any land is 10, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Alright, so we run that out first then. Bin that. So Ocelot Pride's online. That's adorable. That's true, they do have treasures now to potentially cast spells. Because I kind of just want to block Cloud with like 9 power worth of things. I guess I can just chump him though. He doesn't have trample, so... unless they give him trample real quick, I do not love their chances here. Alright. So let's see... no. Can't cast that until I play land. Crack it. And get Breeding Pool, pay the 2 life. Alright, so cast this, gift them a tapped fish. Target me, target Cloud. Enjoy your free gift with purchase. How dare you condemn my cat? monster. Oh, hey, it's Gilgamesh. The Aether Spark. Interesting. Well, he does not have haste. Yep, so they uptick. And now I kidnap that. Yeah, take that, Cloud. Not only did I give you a bunch of gifts, I also stole all your cool stuff. Including your best friend Gilgamesh. You know, Cloud and Gilgamesh. Like, super tight bros. That's why Gilgamesh showed up for the remake. He wasn't in the original because he didn't want to take any of the spotlight away from Cloud, but, you know, now that they're, like, retooling everything anyway, he's just like, yeah, we're gonna hang out together. And when it goes first, so what is... Because this is another alchemy card. Beginning of your upkeep, look at the top 2 cards of your library, then put one of them into your graveyard. Whenever a creature is put into your graveyard from your library or hand, it perpetually gains. When this card leaves the graveyard, create a tap 2/2 black zombie creature token. Okay, oops. I mean, I'm keeping this hand because it's got a bunch of stuff going on, but... yeah, that was a mistake. I should have... Since I drew it, I should have named it, but... Because now they're just going to run him out. Unless they don't. Unless they have something better to do. Nope. Yeah, it was a mistake. Could have kept them off their commander for a little bit. I mean, I could give them a fish and exile their commander for a bit. It's probably worth at this point. Alright, so go grab Hallow Fountain. Pay the life. Alright, they paid 3 life for that, so if they pass the turn, I know it's because they have a counter spell they want to run out. Yep, I take the 1. Alright, so we don't want to run her out yet. Alright, cast Gala Greeters, see if they respond. Alright. Oglor. So they can either counter this, or he can be delayed even longer. Their choice. Yep. Okay. Yep. Alright, seems legit to me. And they're off it. And I got to gift them something. Perfect. Exactly what I was hoping for. 1 second, let me blank this out real quick. Check and see what this is. Should be my brother. Okay, so we're going to call it there for right now. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.